What's good? What's good, everybody? The Butter Entertainment coming at you with another one. You know what I mean? Just come on a little early today because we got, our hit show tonight, How Men Thinks. So, we do that at 8:30. So I want to talk a little bit about boxing, what's going on in the boxing world and the boxing community. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of fucked up right about now. So, let me get this thing started the right way, baby. Let me get it started the right way. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, just come on for a little bit, talk about boxing and other kind of bullshit. What's going on with it? You know what I mean? No, this WBC shit is, still in turmoil, man. You know what I mean? Mauricio need to be bull whipped and stuff like that. So, right in public, all that bullshit, favoring his Mexican people, you know what I mean? Supposed to be an even playing field, but he don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? We've been treated like that for so long, it doesn't even matter no more, man. So it is what it is. You know, I didn't send no link out, let people know that I was coming on early. So I guess people come in as they come at, it is they'll come in, they'll see the butter on and come on in here for a little minute and chop it up with us, man. But so what's next for boxing? What's next, man? We don't know. Tank might be fighting Rolly. You know what I mean? We got to get some of who the Charlo brothers fighting next. You know what I mean? Is Fury and Wilder, is it going to happen? Bud Porter, is it going to happen? Purse bid is Tuesday. Are they going to come to a decision before Tuesday? It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff going on, man. But it really ain't nothing that intriguing me right now. You know what I mean? Really not nothing that intriguing me. Caleb playing and Canelo, they coming up, but it's still not no fight that's intriguing me right now, man. Maybe because the WBC situation, all the shit going on with them and stuff like that, man. But who are we? We're just fans and YouTubers and with podcasts and just speaking our mind, and it is what it is, man. But as long as all these politics is in boxing, that's how it's going to be, man. Always going to be politics in boxing. And like Canelo said today, as long as we stay together, fuck what everybody else say. He said that in certain kind of ways. So, hey, it is what it is, man. He's the face of boxing. So, they're going to let him get away and say whatever he want to say, man. But I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. And I didn't even know the Herbal T man Valdez fight on Friday and not on Saturday. I might be in and out of it. I'll be busy. So this might be one fight I do miss, but not because of the allegations and the PED use and all that bullshit. But it's Friday. I got other things to do, really. So I don't know. I'll probably look at it, but we'll see, man. We'll see, man. But with that being said, man, that situation is still fucked up. You know what I mean? I had two monsters today. So Mauricio Sulaiman said 3 Red Bulls is equal to what the same thing Valdez had, and everybody debunked that bullshit. But I want to see if it worked. So and I understand these monsters I'm drinking just as strong as Red Bulls. You know what I mean? So one more, I'm gonna go outside jogging. I'm gonna start hitting the weights, and I want to see some of this fat burn. Because if not, oh man, he gonna be in trouble. False information. Man, it's some clown, man. I tell you, man, it's some clown people in Boston, man. There's some clown stuff in Boston. So what we gonna do about that, fans and shit like that, man? Ain't really too much we can do about it. We can complain, not subscribe, not watch fight. But is it hurting them or is it hurting us? Because we want to see the boxing matches. Is there any other way we can do this? To stop all this nonsense. Like I said, these sanctioning bodies, they have too much power. We have to take the power away from these sanctioning bodies. How the WBC can say this not PED use. Is he a doctor? He a pharmacist? You know what I mean? But like he a doctor or pharmacist when it comes to Mexican people. And let's be real about it. Ain't being racist or nothing like that. He a doctor and a pharmacist when it comes to his own people. You know what I mean? Anybody else, he ready to suspend them and, take the belt away from him and all that shit. But when it comes to his own people, he don't care about that stuff. How can you, Mauricio Suleiman, like when this guy here, you know what I mean? And I like Canelo. When this guy here, you know what I mean, when they, where he at? When they failed him for PEDs, Clint Brunewald. How can you raise the level to Clint Brunewald to help this guy? What gives Mauricio Suleiman power when he said, "Oh, he had a low dose of Clint Brunewald in his life, so it wasn't that bad," but they still suspended him for 6 months. And then Mauricio Suleiman said for WBC, he could raise the level a little bit higher. Man, come on. I mean, so he raised the level for him. What's next? What's next? Who we gonna raise the level for next? I mean, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. And then the other guy, Valdez, Herbal T, you know what I mean? Oh, no, that's equal 3 Red Bulls. So it's always something when it comes to his Mexican fighters. He always got excuses when it comes to his Mexican fighters. But when it comes to black or white fighters like that, oh, no. Oh, we ain't going to see none of them excuses. None at all. You know what I mean? Unless you Tyson Fury or somebody like that, you know what I mean? Other than that, oh no, big baby, your ass gone. Wow, you threaten to get a bad and you gone. You know what I mean? We gonna suspend you. Watch him out. So the narrative they putting out there is just so fucked up. It's just crazy, man. And I don't know what to say, what to do about it, man. But anyway, whoever the guy Valdez fighting, they say he's a pretty good guy and stuff like that. He's undefeated and shit like that. But Valdez got that shit in him, so he probably do win. But I'm understanding the winner of Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson probably fight Valdez for that belt. You know what I mean? If everything go the way it's supposed to go, we get out of boxing politics. If we get out of the boxing politics, that's the way it's supposed to go. Herring, Shakur winner should fight Valdez for that belt. You know what I mean? And they should have random testing. All soon their fight ending, a month later have random testing until the fight starts. You know what I mean? Anybody caught with PED should be automatically suspended for a year and a half. It should be automatically suspended for a year and a half, man. Because boxers take breaks 6 months. 6 months ain't gonna, what are 6 months gonna do? You know what I mean? Ain't gonna do nothing. That's crazy, man. I mean, but it is what it is, man. But that's need to be happening. You know what I mean? Mr. Man said boxing is so fucked up now. Yeah, it is. It is. That's why yesterday when we was live and talking our shit about boxing, then they brought up football. I started getting excited. I started getting excited because football is football. Football outweigh all this stuff. You know what I mean? Then because the controversy that's going in boxing, it takes away from the good shit that was happening in boxing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It takes away from it. And then you just mentioned football was the number one sport in America. You know what I mean? It really takes away on. So boxing, y'all better get back on your game, man. You need to get back on your game and do your toes, man, because y'all fucking up right about now, man. Now I mean, we got the purse bid Tuesday, all that. Let's wait till the 14th to see if we can get something done. Man, come on. Bob and Al knew nothing gonna get done with that, man. Bob don't want to pay Porter, and Al don't want to pay Porter that much either. That's what it seems like. Because if they do it, Crawford got his set price, so they ain't even got to think about him. So I think Porter probably asked for about 2.7 to 3 million. Is he worth it? We don't know. We wouldn't know, but a lot of people want to see Bud fight a good contender, and this is the chance to see it. So, hey, give him the money. Let's see. We don't pay for worse. we don't pay for worse, man. I mean, we don't pay for worse. So I say give them the money and let them go, man. I think that it's the next fight if the BS don't get in the way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. But the Boston politics is so fucked up now, man. It just killing everything. It's just killing everything. These sanctioned bodies got too much power. You know what I mean? Now we see that the fighters, what I mean, they ain't got no balls. If everybody right now pull a Riddick Bowe and drop them WC belts in the trash, what you think will happen? You know what I mean? If they pull a Riddick Bowe right now and drop all them belts in the trash, what y'all think will happen? But the difference is Riddick Bowe was scared to fight Lennox Lewis. That's all that was. You know what I mean? He ain't want to face the likes of Lennox Lewis. And I'm sticking on that. Riddick Bowe ain't want that problem. You know what I mean? Even though he was doing this thing back then, he ain't want to face Lennox Lewis. But people who got them WBC belts, drop them in the trash. Start with the boxers. If the boxers do it, then everybody will respect it. We can't do nothing. If the boxers do it, everybody will respect it. So drop them in the trash and keep moving. You know what I mean? Then you ain't got to worry about no sanction fees and none of that. Then Mauricio will make up something new, something different. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. But I'm hearing Tank Davis and Rolly November, December. Why? I mean, I understand, you know what I mean, but because Rolly was the WBA interim, I think that's what he had, you know what I mean. So, of course, WBA took back a lot of them titles, so they're gonna make them tell them to fight. But it'll be entertaining because Rolly gonna talk shit. Tank don't say nothing. Tank just say we'll see in the ring and stuff like that. But I guarantee you that fight don't go 8 rounds. I guarantee you it don't go 8 rounds if they fight. Rolly and Tank. You know what I mean? Tank Rolly throw them wild punches and leave him up out of there. Man, Tank gonna knock him out because Tank don't like him. Tank sparred him plenty of times. They know each other. You know what I mean? They all know Rolly can't throw no punch. He got a little bit of pop, but he ain't got enough to knock Tank out. You know what I mean? I don't think he has enough to knock Tank out. And Tank is more skilled than Rolly and stuff like that, man. But why? Why? Where the Teofimos, even though he supposed to fight Caboza? I'm just putting the narrative up there. Where the Devin Haney's at? You know what I mean? I mean, come on, people. We gotta do better with these fight matchmaking. But like I said, don't wait the last minute. Because once people stop watching it, the views go down, the pay-per-view subscribes go down, and you're gonna be stuck again. So we need to start getting these fights up there, man. We really need to start getting these fights. So what else I want? Gary Russell Jr. All right. When somebody going to fight Gary Russell Jr.? I know he calling everybody out. I mean, Devin is free again. I'll try to make it happen again. You know what I mean? Don't send no bullshit contract over there this time. Try to make it happen. But I also think Gary burnt bridges talking about Floyd, and I don't like that because that's his man. You know what I mean? But sometimes what they used to say, closed mouths don't get fed. Well, in that case, I think Gary should have simmered down just a little bit, not call Floyd all the motherfucking names, because I mean, Al, Floyd, they partners, they talk. Maybe they weeding them out. Because you may tell me the longest reigning champion, Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell Jr., can't get a fight. What Leo Santa Cruz at? He about to fight somebody. I mean, why Gary can't fight Leo? I mean, Monster knew, even though Lomachenko just whooped his ass, let Gary fight him. I mean, come on, man. Get a man to fight. Y'all need to stop the bullshit, man. Because this stuff is just getting crazy, man. These people, him and Devin Haney, and I hate to say it, Dudu Andre is like the most avoided fighters, and everybody knows why Andre is avoided, because all he do is run and box, and Devin do the same thing. You know what I mean? People just don't want to fight that style no more. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's ducking. People don't want to fight boxers. They want to fight boxer punchers like Tank, who's going to box and come to you and move around, not run around you know what I mean, jab, jab, jab you to death and punch, jab, 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 move around, jab. You know what I mean? People just don't want to fight them type of fighters no more. But let me tell y'all something. There's no more Leonard, Hearns, and Durans in boxing, baby. They all gone. Leonard, Hearns, and Duran is gone. So we're going to have to deal with the born fighters, the Devin Haney's, the Boo-Boos, and all them people. You know what I mean? So we need to make some of these fights happen, man. You know what I mean? And Triple G, he just holding on to the belt. And I just can't believe they ain't strip his ass yet. He trying to go over to Japan to fight Murata. But now I'm understanding Boo Boo Andre is trying to get that Murata fight too. So if I was a matchmaker, I would say fuck old ass Triple G. I would let Boo Boo Andre fight Murata for that belt. They got 2 belts. That'd be the WBO and I think I forgot what Murata got. WA, I think. I can't remember. You know what I mean? And let Triple G with the IBF go fight Jamal Charlo with the WBC. I mean, it ain't hard. What's so hard about this shit? You know what I mean? Boston, come on, man. Come on, people. What's so hard about doing what it's supposed to do? I mean, these are fights everybody wants to see. Champion fight champion. And we just finding the wrong shit to put in the ring. You know what I mean? Come on. I love Tank Davis. One of my favorite fights. Tank got to stop fighting these Mexicans. You know what I mean? I mean, fight some fighters, Tank. If you're going to fight some fighters, it's time to fight somebody in the top 3. It's time to get, Mayweather, stop giving him the Mayweather blueprint. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know what you said. You're going to build Tank bank account up first. If that's what you're doing. All right, you're building this motherfucking bank account. If it ain't built up now, tell him stop buying that fucking jewelry. You know what I mean? Oh, look who's in the house. Valdez should not be fighting, let alone still for the title. Man, Valdez should be doing the same thing I'm doing right now. At home on the podcast for a year and a half. Now, I mean, Boxing Enthusiast is in the house showing love. We miss you, brother. Hope everything's going well with you. Shit like that, man. But yeah, come on, man. Valdez should not be fighting. Everybody know he shouldn't be fighting. But, when you're Mexican, the president of WBC is Mexican. And then let me tell y'all, they fighting in Mohegan Sun, tribal council, Indian vessel or shit like that. The people want that money. So wherever Mauricio say, oh, believe me, they was going with it. They wasn't going to change that shit. You think they were going to lose money on that? Man, get out of here. You know what I mean? They wasn't going to lose no money on that Boston Enthusiast. We all know he shouldn't be fighting, but ain't nothing we can do about it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, they have too much power in boxing, the sanctioning bodies, man. It should be on the one, but we can preach about this shit all day. We can say the same thing all day, man. It should be under one umbrella and stuff like that, but it's never going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's too much money in it now. Too many people in it now. You got MTK Global and other people, another motherfucking company coming in trying to get some of the money, man. But ain't nothing we could do until these boxers take a stand to get these PEDs up out of here. Us podcasts, people who support boxing, ain't nothing we can do really. Ain't nothing we can do, man, but do what we doing now. I'm trying to matchmake, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see why these motherfuckers not fighting each other. Why Gary Russell Jr. don't have a fight with nobody, you know what I mean? Even though I don't like Boo Boo, why ain't nobody fighting Boo Boo? Get his ass out the way. He chinny. Knock him out. You know what I mean? I understand you're going to have to chase him like Rigo, but knock him out anyway. Oh, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. So Canelo had threatened Cater Plant, talking about, if you keep talking like that, I'm going to pull out the fight. He said that 2 days ago. That's 2 days ago, I think. I told Cater Plant, go ahead. And I would Deontay Wilder you. You know what that is? I would sue your ass because you already got a contract. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Who is this? Jose, free Oscar Vaz. Man, you don't come on here with that shit today, Jose. I'll light your ass up. You know what I mean? I know you're your peeps, but don't play me with them motherfucking Oscar Vaz and this druggy ass motherfucker. Jose, look, I'm gonna show you. So these Monster Energy drinks are just as strong as Red Bulls, and your man Mauricio said you drank 3 of these, you know, it's just equivalent of the PEDs that Oscar Valdez has taken. So this is my 3rd one, and I'm going to the gym. I better be buff. I'm gonna do it for 1 week. If not, I'm gonna sue his ass for false advertising, not knowing shit, is just running his fucking mouth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So while y'all here, I just want to ask y'all a question. Because my man like Luke supposed to be helping me, but he ain't helping. While y'all here, can y'all answer this question? Can somebody do this for me? All right, let me show you. That guy right there, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. I hate to add him in it. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Can somebody tell me when he jumped in that water, where that water was at that healed his shoulder? Remember? That's exactly what he said. The water healed my shoulder. So can y'all find the water that healed his shoulder so I can go heal this 51-year-old body, if y'all don't mind, man? Number 2, Canelo Alvarez say he ate tainted meat. Can somebody go find them tacos for me? You know what I mean? I got to go to Dr. Friday, you know, get my checkup. I get a checkup twice a year. And I want to, you know, be at least look lean, you know, like Canelo. You know what I mean? Since it's not PEDs, can somebody go to Mexico and try to find, you know, the Mexican beef that Canelo had so I can ingest it and be just like Canelo? And last but not least, that herbal tea. Can one of my friends right now that's in here, can y'all help the rebuttal out, man? Can y'all go get that herbal tea for me, man, so I can had a lot of stamina, you know what I mean, and lose some weight. I got a motherfucking physical coming up, man. Can y'all help me? If y'all friends of mine, y'all help me with this stuff, man. Oh, man. If y'all friends of mine, y'all would help me find all this stuff. No, he was hopped up on Mountain Dew. Hey, Mountain Dew, that shit just like energy drink. That shit stronger than motherfucker, Jose. You right about that, man. But, man, I want you to find that stuff for me, Jose. You know, all the water, Manny Pacquiao that healed his shoulder. I want them tacos. I like my tacos kind of crispy. That Canelo ate, and I want that meat in it, you know what I mean? Because I want to lean and mean. I want to be bench. I want to be squatting like 450 like Canelo and shit like that. You know what I mean, Jose? So you need to go find it for me, brother. I really appreciate it. All right. He said, 1, it was the living water he's Christian. Oh, I thought he said he jumped in the ocean. Nah, you gotta go back. He said the ocean healed his body. It wasn't the living water. You know what I mean? Well, if it's the living water, I need some of that living water. He had that special homemade church living water. You know, Jose. You know what I mean? Then he said Canelo owns a restaurant in Jalisco. I'm sure is there. Well, can you go get it from them? Your peeps, man. You vouch for them, right? Can you go give me? Get them shipped here, man. Come on, man. I got physical. This Friday, man. Then he say 3. Mexico is full of specialties. Mexico got specialties. Okay, next time I go to Mexico, I got to get off my resort, man, and go to one of them. No, but man, the Mexicans, oh no, man, they kidnap tourists down there, man. I don't want them drug lords killing me, man. So I was like, you got to go get it, man. You blend in with it, man. They see this black motherfucker right there. They might think I got some money, man. Manny lied, Canelo lied, and Valdez lied. Bob Thulia say Manny lied, Canelo lied, and Valdez lied. Yeah, they all lied. Hey, Boston Thulia, I'll tell you, man, you in the UK, man, can you send me some of that shit? Do y'all got that shit over there, man? Hit me my email. Like, you can send me some of that shit, man, because, you know, my doctor told me I need to be a little slimmer and trimmer in 5 days. So it'll help me out, right? Oh my God, this shit it's funny, but it's not funny, man, because these motherfuckers getting away with, you know, actually murder. Because just think, they kill somebody, it's gonna be on. It's going to be on. Matter of fact, I'll send prayers to the young lady that died in the rain. You know what I mean? You hate to see that stuff happen, man. But sometimes it happens in boxing. But the corner got to know when to stop the fight. You know what I mean? So I send condolences to her and her family, man. You know, so but your corner gotta they were beating that girl to a pulp. They should have threw the towel in or something, man. But they ain't do nothing. They let that lady kick hitting that girl. When she came back to the corner, she just collapsed. You know what I mean? Women is not like men. You know what I mean? I hate to say it. Women are more fragile than men and shit like that, man. So they should have looked at her, blame her corner, because they should have stopped that fight, man. But anyway, man, back to what I'm saying. Man, boxing enthusiasts, I'm looking for you, Jose. You know what I mean, Mr. Man. Somebody go find that stuff for me, man. I need the what is the Pentiment, whatever name of it. I need to put it, I need to put it in my herbal tea. I need clenbuterol for my tacos, you know what I mean? And I need that Christian healing water that Manny Pacquiao had. So I'd be good. I wouldn't hear nothing that my doctor got to say. Ain't nothing she could say. If I get all that shit, you know what I mean, from the Canelo camp, maybe who I need to talk to? Eddie Vinoso. Eddie, can I get some of that healing water? Well, Canelo ain't with it, man, but it is what it is, man. Jimmy 007. What's up, Jimmy? Subscribe to the channel, brother. If you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. But he said, thoughts on Manny being caught. Thoughts on Mayweather being caught using illegal IVs to flush? No, he didn't get caught. He got permission. Come on. If you come on this channel, Jimmy, you got to speak facts. Google it. He asked them for permission, and they granted him permission. You know what I mean? So he could pass the drug test. Come on, man. Mayweather ain't on no drugs, man. Stop it. You know what I mean? He was dehydrated. He asked him to use the IV and stuff like that, and that's what happened. And if I'm wrong, send me an article. Show me. You can't make assumptions. You got to, send me the article, Jimmy. If you think Mayweather was caught, when I know for a fact he asked them, can he use some IVs? You know what I mean? And they said, yeah, they granted them permission. You know what I mean? So he could pass, drug test. Okay, what fight was this, Jimmy? So what fight was this? Is this the only thing Mayweather did? If you think is IVs illegal? Is IV a banned substance? Is IVs, is IV on the VADA list or the WADA list? You know what I mean? Just let me know, man. Show me facts. Wasn't that performance enhancing because it's not allowed? No, they permit. No, it's not IV. Google it. If y'all think IVs are performance enhancing, George, y'all got that mind. Y'all don't know what IVs are used for, dehydration and get fluids back in your system and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Y'all know better than that. Show me facts when you come on to Butter Entertainment. You know that, Jose. Stop the bullshit. Just like you said, you showed my man BFTV facts. Show me facts. Show me facts. Jimmy say he was given his exemption because VADA is God. Gonna be one of them days, man. He was given an exemption because VADA is corrupt. That's not allowed in the rules because high IVs can be used to mask PEDs and pass drug testing. Okay. I agree. You know what? It can flush the system out. Yes, it can. But, if you think about it, who was this fight? Was that the Pacquiao fight or what fight was it? I forgot. I want you to tell me. Because, since you're so high on thinking IVs is drugs, you know what I mean? Bostusia, a nice Mexican T-bone steak washed down with some no-so herbal tea, and you'll be knocking out foods left and right. Oh, they coming in with the floodgates today, baby. Oh my God. Bostusia, just let me know where that T-bone steak at, man. And Jimmy, can you help me find some of the herbal tea that which kind was using, man? Valdez, I need some of that herbal tea, man. You know what I mean? Come on, Jimmy. It enhances performance. So IVs enhance your performance, Jose. I ain't never known that. I'm gonna Google it. Let me Google it because you said it does. IV just a quick way to. I know what it is, Boston students, but these they haters. So Oh, my feed ain't clear. That's because maybe hopefully it's clear now. You know what I mean? Okay. My Wi-Fi was kind of blurry. Hopefully it's clear now. But yeah, man. So let me Google IVs. Let me see what they say. IVs. What is IVs used for? means giving medicine or fluids through a needle or tube catering that goes into a vein. The tube or catering may be one of the following central. They don't say nothing about drugs here. You know what I mean? I'm asking. It don't say nothing about drugs. I Google IVs. You know what I mean? IVs contain a lot of salt, which could have a negative effect on people with heart disease and high blood pressure. So shit, and more likely it's bad for you. So y'all gotta come better than that one, man. Hey, is my feed clear, man? Because my Wi-Fi was killing me, man. Let me know if my feed clear. It was Manny fight. Oh, y'all know what it was. Do you think most top boxers are on something? Mike Tyson and Paulie Malignaggi say they're all on PEDs. I don't think they're all on PEDs, but I ain't gonna lie. Maybe. I'm gonna say, damn, I don't want to say this. I'm gonna say 85%. I'm gonna say 85% of boxers are on something. They on something, man. You know, and we won't know unless they had, you know, random drug testing 365 days a year. But Jimmy, yeah, I do think they're all on something, man. It's just my opinion, man. You know what I mean? Because just think, and not saying he's on something, just think. Earl Spence walking around at 190, and he hydrates all the way down to 147. That's a lot of motherfucker training. You know what I mean? And just think a lot of these motherfuckers be 40 and 50 pounds overweight and what they going through to lose that weight. So you mean tell me they ain't taking something? Maybe it's not illegal, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna just say 85%. I think 85% of these people I want something, man. You know what I mean? Wouldn't he have cramped up? That was the IVs I used for, Jimmy. Jose. It's all here. It can be used to flush your kidneys out too. Exactly. So I just Googled what IVs mean. It ain't say nothing about performance enhancing. It ain't say nothing about drugs and nothing like that, man. You know. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all seen Floyd Mayweather fight. You seen Manny Pacquiao fight. Floyd did not need to take nothing to beat Manny Pacquiao. Believe that. He was tailor-made for Floyd. Tailor-made, counter-puncher. That's all he did. Manny did all that jerking in. When he jerked in and tried to punch, Floyd smothered him. I mean, I was right there. I won so much money that day. I could have, I'm like Bob Earl, but I could have bought me a house. Oh man, bro, easy work. He took it for a reason because he knew his performance would have needed it if one side did it and the other did it. Hey, well, Manny dehydrated? You know what I mean? Was he dehydrated, bro? He could have used it. So you mean talking about all these years Floyd Mayweather been fighting, he wanted to use the IV, you know what I mean, to make himself better for Manny Pacquiao, who lost like 5 fights and all this shit. You know what I mean? Who was declining at the time, who head as big as a motherfucking watermelon. You could just pot shot him to death like Floyd did and just move around the ring. You know what I mean? They took, okay, and they flushed them out and all that system, man. But how about the drug sample before to flush out the system? How about when they took the drug sample? They had VADA. And Floyd said they was over his house 3 times a week. Tested. Manny had to wait 5 years. 5 long fucking years. Because he said, what Manny once said, he ain't scared of needles, but all of a sudden he not scared of needles yet. Y'all ain't heard that shit lately. Come on. If you're going to bring the facts, bring the facts. You know what I mean? Wasn't Manny Pacquiao the one said he was scared of needles? But all of a sudden now he's not scared of needles. So what's going on with that? I mean, let me know. Y'all said it. Y'all said Manny Pacquiao. So I just need to know, man. I need to know. I need to know. Because I mean, if I tell y'all I'm scared of needles, I'm scared of needles. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be, all of a sudden now, all these other fights, you ain't heard nothing. But when it came for him to fight Floyd Mayweather, I'm scared of needles. I don't want to take no Vanderbilt drug test. Y'all stop making these motherfucking excuses, man. He beat the shit out of that dude, man. Floyd is probably the cleanest fighter in the gym. Exactly. Hard work, dedication, Boston through these dudes crazy, man. They, you know what I mean? They the ones that can give me that Venoso shit, but they won't give it to me. They supposed to be my boy, especially Jose. He my boy too. He support the channel and everything. He won't give me none of. He won't help me get none of that meat, man. No motherfucking herbal tea or nothing, man. He want me to fail my physical, Boston enthusiast. It might flush his urine test, but you can't hide anything in blood tests or hair follicles. Exactly, man. They out of control, man. He had to get special permits to use an IV. All fighters don't get that right. Well, he's Floyd fucking Money Mayweather. How about that? Take it or leave it. How about that? Till last time you see a fighter, well, they ain't need one. Ask, never know. You never know until you ask, right? He asked them. They say, okay. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So you may tell me he's going to take IVs to beat Manny Pacquiao. And he just, the same guy that Marquez knocked until tomorrow, had him sleep night. So you mean to tell me he's going to take IVs to fight that guy? Nah. You can't even get me on that one, Jose. You and Jimmy, man, y'all ain't getting me on that one, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. Valdez, Canelo, all of them. They going through it. They're going through it, Boston enthusiasts. You know what I mean? I'm going to go down in that camp. I'm going to get some of that stuff, man. You know what I mean? And Canelo, like I was saying before, Canelo told Keller Plant, if he don't shut up, he going to pull out the fight. He can't pull out shit. He got that signed contract. He'll be just like Fury and Wilder. You know what I mean? They will sue his ass. And he ain't gonna pull out for that bullshit. 40 million because somebody hurt your feelings and said you was on performance enhancing clenbuterol with the WBC president raised the clenbuterol level just for Canelo Alvarez. Just for Canelo Alvarez. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in. You're a professional fighter. You about to fight Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? He already got popped for clenbuterol. You know what I mean? Eating false tacos or hamburgers or whatever the fuck it was. I want some of whatever it was. Then the WBC president come and say, oh, no, I mean, it was just a low level. So now on, we're going to raise the clenbuterol level higher. Man, is Mauricio Sulaiman a doctor? Somebody tell me that. Is Mauricio Sulaiman a doctor? Jose, is Mauricio Sulaiman a doctor? Because he's sure doing a lot of raising and a lot of talking about these motherfucking drugs, man. You know what I mean? Is he a doctor? Because whatever he's doing, man, I mean, it's crazy, man. I just need to know, is he a doctor right now? Oh, man. Somebody need to tell me, is he a doctor or what is he, man? Because he's raising levels. He's raising drug levels, telling people this not adequate to nothing. It's just 3 Red Bulls, man. I mean, come on, man. It got to be better, man. It got to be better than that bullshit, man. He made the same threat to Triple G on the second fight. Yeah, he did. You know what I mean? Because it hits home. When people like that, when they do stuff like that, it hits home, man. You know what I mean? When people accuse you of cheating and you get pissed like that, it hits home, and I guess it was just hitting home, man. He ain't like it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Anything for the cash cow. Exactly. Ever since Canelo threw that belt in the trash, he ain't had one problem with the WBC. He didn't have one problem with the WBC, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Canelo, but him, Valdez, and now, man, it's a shame. They got my man Andy on the shit, man. Because Andy, Andy Ruiz, the same guy that said he don't like working out. You know what I mean? The same guy who had double fat. And now tell me, all of a sudden the Andy Ruiz like working out? Now, do Andy Ruiz like working out all of a sudden? You know what I mean? Because he's looking kind of cut up, man. You know what I mean? He's looking kind of cut up. He's looking kind of cut up. You know, Andy looking kind of cut up. I gotta fix my screen. My Wi-Fi is killing me today, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's going on with Andy Ruiz, man. You know, but he's been looking kind of cut up lately, man. And I don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully he's not using that shit, man. But hey, he with the Canelo's people. He's with the training camp. I don't know, man. I hope they ain't sucking him in. 4 Venoso world champions have failed PED tests. Yep, Nuri, Canelo, Martinez, and Valdez. So what do that say about the trainer? Huh? So what do that say about the trainer, Boxing Enthusiast? If 4 of your fighters pop dirty, no drugs, no champion. Look, they like that joint. They like dope heads outside. They be like, no, give me drugs, give me drugs, give me drugs, give me drugs. Then they trying to wean themselves off of when they know the drug test is coming. You know what I mean? Valdez was just too short. He was just too short. But wait a minute. Let me get some of my drugs within my system right now. I got my drugs in my system. Suleiman, this is my last one, so I better be cut up like Canelo and Valdez, man. And Andy. No, I mean it got to sting a little. It got to sting a little for people to think, oh, you guys are on drugs now. Now, and let's say I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Let's say they're not on drugs. Let's just say it was just circumstances. Devil's advocate. And the whole internet, the whole Boston community, everybody hates you now. Think you are a drug cheat. Would that fuck your brain up? Would that mess you up for a minute? And you know, and you say you know for a fact you clean and you ain't did this and you ain't did that. Would that mess you up? Jose said, catch you later, Lou. I gotta get to dinner and eat that tainted fajita. Next one, put your Cash App info on the lives. Be blessed. My Cash App, yeah, I need to. There you go. It's right at the bottom. Need y'all to go get some rebuttal merch. That's what you need to do. And you don't need to eat none of them tainted ass fajitas. Send them motherfucking to me, Jose. You don't need them. All right, brother. You know what I mean? His Cash App is on the screen. It sure is. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. But I was just coming on for a minute, man. I'm about to get off this thing, man. Just show you some love and see what's going on. Boston Enthusiast. We missed you yesterday, man. We really did, you know what I mean? But I don't know what they're going to do about these drug cheats in boxing, man. I really don't know. I don't know, man. I'm trying to, like I said, me and my brother, we need some of that tainted meat. You know what I mean? So we get the 6-pack, like Canelo Alvarez. Send them tainted tacos that he made them squatting $4.50 from Mexico. Send them. Y'all need the address? Send me some of them tainted them steroid tacos, man. Or that herbal tea that Valdez was drinking, man. Come on, Boston Enthusiast. You in the UK, man. I know you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make it up, man. But yeah, man, I just came on a little bit to chat with y'all. You know what the night is, Boston Enthusiast, man. I know you're going to come in, man, you know. how men think, you know what I mean, man. But thanks for popping in, man. I just came on for a little bit, man, because I really want to know where can I get that herbal tea and them fajitos and all that stuff. And I want to jump in that crystalline water that the guy say Manny Pacquiao healed his shoulder. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get all that Boston through this. But yeah, there you go. My cash app is down there at the bottom of the screen, man. The cash app is the bottom of the screen. Oh man. Okay, I sent it. Oh, Jose, you sent me some money, man. Oh man, let me see what Jose sent me. Oh man, that's why I mess with Jose, man. Boston students ain't got us. Oh man, much love to my man Jose with a $10 cash app. I really appreciate it, champ. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go buy some herbal tea with this $10. Oh man, thanks, man. You know what I mean? The merch is right here. You know, y'all can go right here. Streamlabs.com/Butter Entertainment merch. It's some good stuff up there, man. Some very good stuff up there, man. Thanks for supporting always, Jose. Man, I really appreciate you and Box Enthusiasts, man. All y'all guys been with me for a minute. My Wi-Fi been sucking, man. So I might have to get up off this thing in a minute, man. So I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later on tonight, man. You know what I mean? Thanks again, y'all, for coming in and stuff like that, man. Talk to you later. You know I got